Norwich City have this evening rejected a £10 million offer for their left-back Jamal Lewis from Liverpool. Jurgen Klopp is keen on the Northern Ireland international left-back and sees him as an ideal deputy for Andy Robertson, and the Reds made the £10 million offer earlier on this afternoon. That was almost immediately rejected from Carrow Road. Sporting director Stuart Webber over on the northeast coast, he's adamant that he wants something closer to 20 million for a left back who played 28 times last season, is a Northern Ireland international and is still just 22 years of age. For a player to be coveted by a club like Liverpool, Norwich see a lot more value in him than the £10 million plus a substantial add-on that Liverpool had offered earlier today. Yasser Larouci is an interesting mateweight in this deal. He is a player of interest from Norwich. He's someone who plays in a left-back position and would almost come in as a like-for-like replacement for Lewis if he is to join the Reds this summer. But it remains to be seen what happens with his future, because there is interest in Leeds United and Brentford, and it is understood that Larouci wants to move and pursue a fresh challenge at a time when he accepts that he won't be breaking into the Liverpool team anytime soon, with Andy Robertson firmly established as one of the finest left-backs in Europe. So Liverpool's £10 million offer has been rejected from Norwich. Negotiations will continue between the respective sporting directors, Michael Edwards and Stuart Webber. Liverpool will look to kind of maybe up their bid in the coming weeks and months before the close of the transfer window and try and get this deal over the line. But at a time when they're offering 10 and Norwich see him as a £20 million player, there does seem to be quite an awful lot of negotiations to be made between Webber and Edwards before the two clubs can come to an agreement. The player himself, he is desperate to join Jurgen Klopp's Liverpool, it's understood. After being tracked and scouted extensively all summer, he would definitely like to link up with Jurgen Klopp's Premier League champions and become a squad player in this team. He accepts that he's going to come in as a backup to Robertson initially, but at 22 and with plenty of years on his side, he would back himself to break into that Liverpool team in the long term. But for now, he remains a Norwich player and talks will continue between the two clubs.